I want to show you guys what's possible. And I learn best when I'm seeing someone else do it in real time. Hopefully you feel the same way. If you have questions, just let me know. Yesterday after our boot camp, I was speaking to a business owner and I was telling her what we do. We met for the first time. And she asked me a question. She's like, do you guys do things like websites and brochures for people like real estate agents? I said, no, but we can teach them how to do their own. And then I thought, wait a minute, why are we not including that in our messaging? Because with this course, they can learn how to do it their own. They could pay one time. They have the skill set for life, and they no longer need to depend on anyone when it comes to building their own websites and brochures and business cards and so on. And they don't have to pay higher fees to use sites like Wix, and which I hate, and Vistaprint and all that other stuff if they want something unique. So I thought, okay, this is something I want to research. So if you guys are open to it, we can do it together on the fly. And I can show you how I'm going to test the idea with Claude, what kind of feedback Claude gives me. And then maybe we'll see how much pressure I'm under. Update it live to our website. Okay, so it's telling me address this on the existing page. Don't create a separate website. Here's my thinking after reading the current copy. The page already half answers this question, but it buries it, which is the same issue that I had with our old website, right? The golden nuggets were buried in the copy. It says, under what you'll build, the page lists fully developed websites and professionally designed PDFs, such as proposals, reports, lead magnets, client-facing documents, which is exactly what a realtor asking about websites and brochures wants. But the framing everywhere else is prototype your app idea. The hero talks about prototypes. The pain points are about hiring developers for a $20,000 project, and the FAQs are about code ownership and hallucinations. A realtor landing on this page would likely conclude it's for people with a SaaS idea and bounce, never scrolling to the bullet that was written for them. I could not have guessed this. Why not a separate website? You'd be splitting domain authority, maintaining two sites, and duplicating the AI search work you've already invested in uideamachine.com. The audience isn't different enough to justify it. It's the same product, such as Bootcamp, with a different entry point. A separate page on the same domain is the right ceiling for this, and only if the segment proves real. What I'd actually do, so this is its recommendations. Add an FAQ on this page, something like, do you build websites or brochures for clients? With the answer being your exact pitch, no, we teach them how to build it for themselves in a weekend. And here's why it's better. You own it. You can update it yourself. There's no agency retainer. This is also the kind of question-shaped content that gets surfaced in AI search. I could not have known this, which fits your positioning strategy. You clearly get asked this in person, which means people are typing it into ChatGPT as well. It says, widen the hero slightly. The subhead says, launch a business tool or app this weekend. Adding website to that framing, such as a business tool app or website, makes the realtor persona feel included from the first screen instead of paragraph 12. Later, if realtors or service businesses keep coming up, a dedicated landing page on the same domain, such as build your own website, that leads to the website brochure use case and funnels to the same bootcamp checkout. Good suggestion. Worth doing only once you've heard this question a few more times. One's conversion isn't a segment yet. One conversation isn't a segment yet. Correct. And this is very valuable. Remember, I said do some market research and find out if there's enough demand for this. So now I can choose to take that market research prompt that we shared with you, and I could pump it in here and see what kind of results it gives me. There's also a practical sales benefit. Once the FAQ exists, the next time someone asks you this in person, you can send them a link that answers it in your words instead of no but. Want me to draft the FAQ entry in Hero Tweak? I'd follow your copy rules, no M dashes, business owners on page. Because remember, we're moving away from the word founders, and push it once you've approved the wording. Sure. For the purpose of this class, let's go for it.
We should also pull up the live site right now to see what it currently says. and then see what the AI does and have it push it live and see what it looks like.
Yeah, for sure. It already reviewed that page, but let's see, because I don't think I can do split screen sharing.
No.
Do you guys
Sorry.
Do you guys know what hero means? Yeah. Hero is the attention grabbing part of the page that you land on, usually up at the top. That's the first thing that you see, just in case you didn't know what I meant.
I'm seeing that you're blasting through quite a few tokens. Obviously, they're not the same scale as lovables.
No.
So yeah, you're buying hundreds of thousands or maybe millions of tokens at a time. Is that how Claude works? Okay.
Yeah.
It's-
I think the context window in Claude, I think, holds 1 million tokens before you have to start a new context. And then they say that Fable 5 uses tokens 3 times faster than Opus, or sorry, 2 times faster than Opus and 3 times faster than Sonnet. So I found personally that within my plan, I used to be on the Pro plan, now I'm on the Max plan, and we moved Ria to the Max plan as well. But we're not hitting the token limits at all within the current plan.
Okay.
So it's done. And like I said, if I wasn't doing this live, I may have done a bit more digging, but in this case, I'm not too worried about this. So it actually did it. So, and it's live on GitHub. This is what it looks like. This is the new copy. Let's see here.
Yeah, so at Bootcamp, it said launch a business tool, app, or website this weekend.
Yeah. So right now, if the realtor was to come to our site, they would be included because they'd see themselves in the title, which is important. And I'm just reading this because I'm giving my voice a bit of a break so I don't lose it completely. Can you guys read this okay, or is it not? Is it too small?
No, it's good for me.
Okay. So
just for the previous one said, build with AI Bootcamp, launch a business tool, app, or website this weekend. The Build with AI Bootcamp is live online weekend intensive for non-technical business owners. Yeah, I think it's made some really cool adjustments to it.
Yeah, it added the word website in there. So launch a business tool, app, or website this weekend. And it caught that the last version where Odin's video is here, it had a placeholder. And so it caught onto that as well. And then it's breaking down exactly what it changed. It said the hero and page titles now read, launch a business tool, app, or website this weekend. It was business tool or app. Didn't have the word website in there. It says apply to the visible subheading plus the title tag and social share tags. So a realtor sees themselves in the first screen. New FAQ placed right after what will I actually build? It says, I just need a website or a brochure. Do you build those for clients? No, and that's on purpose. We teach you to build them yourself. Awesome. I like this copy. Business owners in service industry, so like realtors, consultants, and coaches, come to the bootcamp and leave with a live website or professionally designed marketing documents they built with their own hands. You own it outright. You can update it yourself whenever you want, and you never wait on an agency to change a headline or a phone number, which I know a lot of business owners complain about. One weekend of learning replaces years of design invoices. I could not have said this better myself. Now, this one knows me. It knows my tone of voice. It knows our brand voice. It's been many months of working with it. If you're just starting out, it may not nail your voice just right off the bat. It says the question is phrased the way people actually ask it, including how they type it into an AI assistant. And the answer is your in-person pitch. So next time this comes up, you can just send the page link. No M dashes. It used business owners throughout. If realtors or other service businesses keep asking, the next step would be the dedicated landing page on the same domain we discussed, but I'd wait for a few more of those conversations first.
And I will just add that it felt it was very confident in its results because it actually pushed them live. They're actually live on the site right now.
Really?
Yeah, it did this in real time, which is why it used up so many tokens.